you're looking for this year?
Well, thank you, Scott. For this year, we have 9 new players, but I think that the returning guys we have bring a lot to the table. Marquise Cately is a 6'7", multi-dimensional player. He can play 4 different positions. He played point for us last year, and we lost all 3 point guards. He's not a point guard, but he was able to play it, and he played 40 minutes against Maryland. I think maybe he had 1 turnover, so and that's playing out of position. So we'll look to we'll pretty much go as he goes. I think he'll compete with Tyler McKee for Player of the Year in the conference this year, or 2 of the top players in the conference. Rogers Barnes is a senior. He's actually having a pretty good preseason for us right now, and so we're really excited about him. And we also have Reggie Holmes, who is a returner that 2 years ago made the all-rookie team in the conference. And Reggie is he's averaged double figures the entire time he's been there. So we look for him to continue to do the same things. He'll play a bigger role this year. He came off the bench for us his first 2 years, and now we'll look for him to start. In terms of our new guys, we had some guys that Kevin Thompson, who's from Walbrook, who redshirted last year, and we look for him to have a big impact with us this year in terms of a low post player. We have 2 freshman point guards. We have other returners, but obviously I won't go through everybody. But 2 freshman point guards that I think will play key for us. One is Desmond Thomas, who's from St. Francis, and Sean Thomas, who's from Gwynn Park. No relation, but both of those guys as freshmen are really tough, hard-nosed kids, come from good programs, good coaching, and but the main point guard for us will be Jermaine Bolden, nicknamed Itchy. So I buy his name Itchy. But you know, as far as our schedule, we're looking forward to the schedule to be. It's very competitive. We go out to California again and play in St. Mary's tournament. St. Mary's was the top 20 team last year and will be again this year. Played at the University of Washington. We played Maryland and Maryland at DePaul. So we go on the road. We actually have a tournament in Daytona Beach where we will play Marshall on Friday, Utah Saturday, and Wisconsin Green Bay on Sunday. And then we come back the following week in and play at Ole Miss. So that's all part of a tournament, the Glenn Wilkes Classic. So we're excited about that as an tournament, and we're actually this year, it's the first time ever for a MEAC team to play in the Bracket Buster. So we'll be in the Bracket Buster in February, and we're really looking forward to that.
Wow. Talk about the first conference title in 30 years, first D1 tournament ever. Talk about changing the culture, improving the basketball team, but changing the whole culture.
Well, I really can't speak on the difference in before, because I was only there 1 year before that. But one of the things I remember listening or hearing Mike Krzyzewski tell one of his teams he was having a tough year, and he said to them, all these banners here that you see in Cameron Indoor Arena, that you guys don't inherit that. You have to create your own. And so that was part of what I tried to give to my team, that you didn't inherit. You don't inherit the tough seasons that they've had before. So you have a chance to make your own, and that's kind of the way that we've approached it. The fans have been tremendous. Towards the end of the season, to see the place packed and see people have to walk all the way to the top to get a seat was exciting. And to be undefeated at home for the first time, we really appreciate the fan support. So it was exciting.
Continued success.